Hello, guys, and welcome back to Season 2, Episode 1 of the Geturhappy podcast and TV episode. So I am very excited to be back. If it's your first time stopping in, well, welcome. My name is Tanya B Drake, spiritual life coach, blogger, entrepreneur. The purpose of this podcast and the purpose of this YouTube is to bring happiness back and mental freedom, organic happiness. Life gives us these hiccups, these transitions, these shifts, these cracks. And so what I want to do is bring you the tools and resources to have happiness back into your life. This episode, Season 2, brand new topic, and this topic is actually going to be how to balance and win your goals in your family, in your relationship, and still, maintain those goals and still also maintain the love and balance within your family and within your relationship. So if you don't already have something to write with, go ahead and grab something and let's get started. Okay, so now that you have time to, you've had your time to go ahead and get something to write with, let's get started. What we're really getting at in this episode is we know the pressure that it takes to, win on your goals and to win on, whatever that goal is. If it's returning back to school, if it's starting a business, it can take away some of our personal time with our family, with our relationship. And so we want to be able to maintain the two. I really like this topic. This one was suggested and I love it because it's real. I don't know if anyone has seen that meme, and it has, the one that I've seen, it was Kim Kardashian, and she's saying, I'm trying to maintain a life, I'm trying to meet my goals, I'm trying to, save money, I'm trying to, work on my career and, stay fit, keep my sanity, all at once. And that's what happens. We kind of explode on all these different tasks that, that come up. And I'm gonna pause right here, guys. I just want to let you know I picked an awesome day to record the podcast. Our lawn guys are doing their thing today, so we are going to move right along. So just tune it out because I got some very important details here. So back to what I was explaining is it can cause tension whenever we're focusing so much on our goals, and maybe we're a single mom and our kids are saying, Mom, I need help with homework, or Mom, when are you going to take me to practice? Or maybe our kid's not even talking yet and they're giving you the cry or the bounce up and down, like change your diaper. Life happens, maybe in our relationship, our spouse or our partner's telling us, hey, I thought we had this plan for the weekend, or, maybe your in-laws are requesting you to come over and, you still have to type up some, details on your blog, or maybe you're working on working in the gym and you're trying, you got to be dedicated. So without neglecting either one of these, 3 simple tips on how to win at both of these. Very, very simple, very, very easy. So the first one, number 1, it's going to be consider the time management. When you consider the time management, it creates the balance between the two. So maybe you're thinking Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or a Tuesday, Thursday, that you want to dedicate that time for you, your space, and working on whatever is important to you, that you're manifesting for you and your family, or you and your partner, or just for yourself. So creating a planner, getting a planner, and creating that time, and communicate that with your sister, or communicate that with your parents, or your relative, your kids, or your partner, and they're saying, hey, when is it that you're working on, this project? What days are you going to be doing it? Because, I'm hoping that, I can do this. And so it really allows both of you in the family to work together. So that way you have the time to manifest whatever it is you're looking to manifest, and it also gives you the time to spend that quality time together. So you have that balance. So it really just takes you sitting down. Maybe it's a Sunday. That's the time I like to sit down and just open up my planner, keep it on my desk here, and just kind of open this up and just get to work. And just kind of creating a schedule for myself. So you're having discipline for yourself, discipline for your goal, discipline for your quality time with your family and your partner, your spouse. Moving on to number 2, being supportive. When you're able to be supportive and practice that compassionate listening for your family or your spouse, you're gaining that trust again. If you haven't seen the Art of Communication with Family, Friends, Spouse in season 1, go back to that. I'll link it somewhere here in the video, so that way you can actually see the content there, because it's really good and I think it ties into this particular episode. But when you're able to be supportive and practice that compassionate listening and asking questions, how is it going? What do you like most about this project? What do you like most about what you're currently working on? What do you find most challenging? How can I be supportive? How can I be of some help? So asking those questions and really practicing that support, that really, even for your kids, that is gaining trust, and there is respect there, and it also gives quality time, and so that's actually going to be the next one here. But yeah, just asking those supportive questions. It shows interest. It shows that you care. It shows that you're there, you're present, you're aware that you're working on something important, and you're showing up. So that that allows a really good bond within working on that goal. So, and it shows that your goal is a priority, as well as still keeping that balance between the family and your relationship or your marriage. So for the very last one, see, I told you it was so easy, so easy. And, I try to, abide by this, all the tools that I provide, in season 1, season 2, even I go back to it. And, I'm saying, my goodness, yeah, that was good. Yeah, I need to write this down for myself. So, even though they're already written down. But, yeah, these lectures are great. So for the very last one, so after we've, considered our time management, we have a schedule in place. We're now asking supportive questions and we're being present. But the next one is celebrating the milestones. This one I enjoy because it gives you an excuse to have family night, and it gives you an excuse to have date night if it's just you and your partner or you and your spouse. So after you, put in so much of that hard work, so work on your craft, that new business, that new project, savings, if, maybe you have an extra little couple dollars to, go grab coffee or go grab, wine or, grab ice cream with the kids, it gives you time to really celebrate the milestone and how hard and consistent you're working on it, and, diligent, that you're being with maintaining, not just your family, your relationship, but time for yourself and what's important to you. And, honestly, they all three have to be important to you. So, really just celebrating those small milestones, because, it really empowers you to keep on going with what you're working on. So that's it. Just that simple. So easy. I love that one so much. I think it's perfect because that's how you're able to find balance. So creating that time management, being supportive and celebrating the wins, you're able to juggle the two. It doesn't become so difficult or challenging. And just really just communicating with the people that you love, why it's important to you, and what will, what does it mean if you don't achieve it? So really communicating about what's important to you, and there's that balance, and you're winning at both. So I would like for you to, underneath this video or this podcast, if you're listening in on iTunes or SoundCloud, go ahead and comment on which one of these tips you think is going to be really helpful for you on your journey or your path to the project or goal that you're working on, and which one of these have also allowed you to create such a strong, a healthy and strong bond with your kids. Like I said, if you're a single mom, or maybe you're not a single mom, it's with the family or with your partner or spouse. So which one of these tools are really most helpful for you? And if you have questions, of course you can ask them. I love questions and I love answering them. So you can always send me a DM or send me a question via the website, which I'm rebranding, and I'm so excited. So on to the topics. A couple things. So I'm rebranding the website, so you will see that coming up within the next few months. I'm also very, 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 very close to launching Infused Happiness. If it's your first time hearing about it, it's going to be a all plant-based skincare line, which I am really excited about. So really practicing that healing and mental freedom and happiness through your skincare. My goodness, can you see I am radiating? So I'm really excited for that. What else? Oh, the Happy Deck. The Happy Deck is coming also. I'm so close with that as well. So really juggling the two. I had to get my planner out and really dedicate time for both. So that is going to be a 33 guided deck on how to achieve your organic happiness and mental freedom outside of stress, anxiety, PTSD. I've been working on that just about, gosh, it feels like a year. And I've just been working on it bit by bit, and now we're into the publishing process. So that's what I'm working on. So a lot of good content coming up for the Get Your Happy brand. Really exploding with happiness. I cannot say it enough. So if you're listening on iTunes, you have no idea. I am jumping up and down right now. And so remember to live abundantly, love your authenticity, and radiate organic happiness, because if you're not radiating it now, when you get the Infused Happiness products, I'm sure you're definitely going to radiate. I promise. All right. So again, turn on your notifications if you haven't already. Make sure that you subscribe. Follow me on all of my social media platforms with all of the juiciness. See you back. Pleasure.